by the KN. That's why it's always nice to have a wall weapon. Watch me get a max ammo like on my first couple kills. Yeah. 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 Alright, what is going on, guys? Today I am playing a map called The Farm. I actually really like how this looks. I'm very intrigued because this just seems like a really cool setting for a zombie map. Don't really know what's going on with the background over there, like a giant wall off in the distance or some shit, I don't know. But as always, if you enjoy any of my videos, please consider leaving a like on the video and subscribing. I'd appreciate the support. Oh, we got like creepy round change music. You got a flashlight on the gun, like this is actually like a nice theme because, you know, like with a zombie apocalypse, like I think I talked about this on the Minecraft Tower Challenge. In the case of a zombie apocalypse, they would go to a farm. Dude, that's kind of weird that I remember like topics I talked about from specific videos. I'm not like, I know I've talked about this before. I'm like, yeah, I remember I talked about this in X video, whatever it is. I guess all my videos are just so ingrained in my head that I can just like be like, oh, I talked about that in this video. Yeah, I remember I didn't get exact change on that map. I've always kind of been like weird with that. Like I don't have photographic memory, but I remember like the stupidest shit. I needed my driver's license number one time when I was 16. I still remember my driver's license number to this day. You don't need to know that. Back in my old trick shotting days, like I can picture shots I hit, and not just shots I hit, I can picture the camos I was using and the weapons. Like my best shot almost, because it was a hit marker, I'll say. Okay, I need to find like an actual weapon before I keep going though. I mean, I saw a Vesper over there, but I don't want that. Power, okay. Oh wait, box, where? How do I get over there? Oh, 3K. Shit. Okay, give me the KN. Okay, as I was saying, like best shot almost. It was a hit marker. I was on Express on BO2, and I hit markered a triple wall bang. My class setup was a Vector Select Fire, a DSR with laser and FMJ, and the weaponized 115 camo. I remember one of my favorites was on Turbine. I jumped off the plane, and I shot somebody like pretty far off the side of the map. I was using a DSR with laser FMJ, a KSG, and I was using like that UK punk camo on it. Yeah, I just remember the stupidest shit. See, again, I've talked about this before. I remember the first weapon I pack-a-punched. I remember who I was playing with when I pack-a-punched it. I remember the map it was. It was the Galil on BO1 Kino with my friend James at the time. Dude, I look back at that and I just start laughing because I was like 10 or 11 at this time. So my friend's name was James, but how he had it, it was all caps, and it was Jaymz. So, you know, it wasn't James, James. Like, that's probably how his name was spelled, but he had his gamer tag as Jaymz. And I swear, I shit you, I remember this, because I, like, remember him, and then now that I'm older, I think I'm a dumbass for this. I would never call him James. I never made the connection. I always called him JMZ. Yeah, real proud moment of me right there. Like, I literally always, I didn't refer to him as Jay. I didn't refer to him as anything like James or any of that. I literally always said JMZ. Not my proudest moment, might I say. I remember how old he was. I think he was like 14 or 15 when I was 10, so he probably just thought I was like huge dumbass. You know, something really interesting happened like I'd say 2 or 3 months ago when I was talking to my mom, because we had like a falling out, and then after like a few years of cooling down, we kind of started talking again, and now we're back on good terms. So I was visiting her because I don't live with her. It was 2 or 3 months ago, like I said. And you know, after her and my dad got divorced, like all I did was sit inside and play video games because I was in middle school. Like all I wanted to do was play Call of Duty all day. Like that's kind of just normal middle school shit. But she was like, yeah, you guys really all seemed like you wanted your space, referring to my sisters and I. She was like, yeah, that's why we kind of just let you like do your thing, because they lived in a separate building on the same property as us. Like I know that sounds crazy, but yeah, it was same property, but they lived in a separate building. She was like, I hardly ever interacted with them, and she was like, you know, just let you do your thing. And she asked, you know, back in this conversation a couple months ago, she was like, was that a good thing I did by like just letting you have your time and space yourself and just playing video games all the time, or like should I have made you kind of go out and do more things? And I kind of looked at her and I was like, no, that was literally like the best thing you could do for me. You would think that like a kid playing video games all day is just not a good idea, but the people I met over the years of playing games, they are just special to my heart. I can rattle off so many people who, like, when I was 11 or 12, they were like 15, 16. So they were like mentors to me. It wasn't just like we were friends playing a game, because I didn't have any brothers and they were a few years older than me. So like it almost felt like they were my older brother. So I was like, no, Mom, like that time period meant so much, and like I learned a lot. I met some amazing people, and I started telling her like specifics about all these different people, because I knew where like they lived. I knew like their backstories, because we just played Call of Duty every night. So like, you know, especially when you're trick shotting. Like, you know, if you're trick shotting on bots, you know, you're just talking. You're just literally, it's like the game's like background shit. Like, you're not even thinking about the trick shots you're going for. You're just, you know, doing your shit. Like, it's just muscle memory, so you're just talking. Like, the overarching point of all of that is like, it's insane how like online video games with people that you have never met, never seen their face or any of that, just mean so much. Like, that's just insane. Like, I know we all have to have memories, or just even maybe some of you younger people are in that phase now, where it's like, I found this older person and they're like a good friend to me and I talk to them pretty often, and like we just talk about real life shit, and like they mentor me, and like it's like they're my older brother. Just such a cool concept. Like, it's so weird to think like how video games have like such a major impact on everyone's lives. Like, it's not what parents really think it is. They think it's like a waste of time and brain rotting and all that shit, and like it can't be further from the truth. Oh wait, end the game for 50k. Okay, I was gonna go look for it. I don't know, that's just a cool thing. I mean, if you see my channel so far, I kind of just talk about like random shit, like personal life shit, like past personal life experience. Like, I'm not gonna be like, okay, we're only gonna commentate over the game. Like, that's not what this is meant to. Wait, that needs fixed. It's a little off there. The only problem I've seen with the map, like, is just the background textures. Like, you can see how, like, the skybox is just kind of messed up all around. Rather than that, I really enjoy the map so far. But yeah, like, why should I just sit here and, like, ramble just about the game? Why not talk about, not super deep subjects? Like, we're not going, like, ultra deep here, because, like, we got to keep a good vibe. Yeah, it's just kind of nice to just talk about shit like that. And, like, I mean, a lot of you probably, like, in that experience have had, like, mentors and shit like that. Like, people who seem like older brothers. And you're like, yeah, dude, like, I currently have this guy that I know who, like, we play games every night, and he treats me like a younger brother. And, like, it's cool. It's insane. Like, he lives 6 hours from me, but like we feel so close. Like, it's awesome. Yet again, I just can't believe video games just have such an impact. That was definitely like a question I didn't expect from my mom. You know, even to this day, I don't think I've ever had like as much fun as I did back on those trick shotting days. Not just because I was trick shotting, like the people I met during that time, like it was just, oh my god, it was awesome. Like my like best friend group, oh dude, man, I still remember the day. Like, you know, I say we're gonna keep it like kind of good vibe on the channel, but honestly, this is actually good life advice. So I was 14 and they were 18. Well, I mean, the main few guys were 18. Like, a lot of them knew each other IRL. Like, I think there's a group of like 9 of us that would have kind of interchanged playing with each other. And I think like 6 or 7 of them were IRL friends, and then like 2 or 3 of us were just kind of like scattered people they met. And I remember, so the day I was, well, not the day, the night before, I was going in to be a freshman in high school. I was playing games with like the main guy from the group, and he was like, yeah, I leave for college tomorrow. And I'm like, oh shit, so you're not gonna be on for like a week or two? And he was like, no, I'm keeping my Xbox at home. I want to focus on school. And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. You know, yeah, I mean, like, I'll probably talk to you in a few months. That's gonna suck because we used to play games every night, but it'll be all right. You can see where this is going, obviously. So we were playing games, and I remember exactly what I was playing. Like, we weren't playing games together. We were just in the party. I was playing Gotham City Imposters, and he was just trick shotting in a private match. Yet again, zombies getting stuck. Okay, so 2 things about the map. I'm not being a bitch, like bitching about the map. I've had quite a few creators comment on the map that I played, like I play their map. So 1, zombies need fixed because they keep getting stuck, and 2, just like the skybox, like kind of like that background shit. Rather than that, I'm enjoying the map. But yeah, we were sitting there playing those games, just kind of talking, and like here's kind of what I'm gonna lead into the life advice. My dumb ass didn't understand like the gravity of the situation. Like, it wasn't like, you know, life or death, obviously, but I wasn't comprehending that this is probably the last time I'm gonna talk to him, and if it's not the last time, it's gonna be like months before I talk to the guy I've talked to every day for 2 years. So, you know, we're sitting there in that party, you know, I'm just kind of la-da-da-da-da, just enjoying it, just talking to him, not realizing the gravity situation. I have not talked to him since, and it's so sad. I used to have his Kick. Yeah, this is how long ago this is. Kick, the Kick Messenger app, because I used to be in a group chat with those guys, and then obviously Kick got deleted. I mean, I still remember his gamer tag. I still remember his YouTube channel because he had a little bit of a trick shotting YouTube channel that I made some appearances on. But yeah, the life advice, just kind of like when stuff like that happens, kind of just like really appreciate that moment. Like, you gotta realize some of those moments, like how big they are. Because yet again, I just wish my dumb ass would have just been like, man, can I get your number so I can keep like in touch with you? Like, I mean, odds are I wouldn't be in touch with him to this day. But still. And definitely don't take those online friends for granted. Like, yes, IRL friends are important. I guess it goes both ways. Don't take online friends for granted, and don't neglect having IRL friends. And you know, I don't really play much games anymore. I play, you know, zombies on here for YouTube. And I play some Rocket League with a few of my IRL friends, but I don't play with any, like, people I don't know IRL. Like, I don't know, I, like, hardly play games anymore. So when I play, it's just with people I know from real life. So that's something that's pretty cool. It's kind of like, this whole YouTube shit has kind of of sparked kind of me talking to online people, making online friends again, because there's a lot of you in my comment sections that comment in every video and have a conversation with you in most of my videos. And then obviously there's a good handful, like there's like what, 25, 30 people in my Discord. Obviously, like those are people I talk to pretty regularly. So I mean, that is something very cool, is like I've kind of come back to the online friend thing after years of like not having any online friends. Like it's just still a cool thing because you just meet people from all over. And I know it's probably bothering a lot of you that I haven't bought Speed Cola yet, and now those of you who didn't realize it are now bothered because I mentioned it. I'm just gonna save the 3K and end the game, because I mean I don't really need speed. Like this is a very open and slow spawn map. Like I don't feel like burning the 3K. Oh, and then the zombies are stuck somewhere, but I have a double points. Damn it, dude. Come on, die. Oh my god, dude. More. The zombies being stuck just burnt the double. That's so sad. And they're like not, you know, just taking forever to get here. Like they should be running if they're last. So like I should see them way sooner. So I don't know, they must be getting caught on something. And I have no ammo. Alright, that scared the shit out of me. I felt like an Avogadro was spawning. By the KN. That's why it's always nice to have a wall weapon. Watch me get a max ammo like on my first couple kills. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, boy. I gotta be careful for, you know, one, not dying, but I'm about to hit exact change, so, especially with an insta, yeah, I can't shoot him now. Okay, and then 1, 2, and we have exact change. Alright, boys, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, and I'll catch you in the next one.